Hey, and welcome to, I was gonna say welcome back. Welcome to another episode of Kitchen Table Conversation. I'm your host, Rodney Pip. We got a power pack show this evening, guys. So y'all will really be entertained. We got a bunch of folks gonna be on tonight. But before we start introducing them, let's talk about what's been going on in the community lately. Man, it's been a lot going on in the community with our Forester Garden residents. They've been getting some much needed legal help. So we're praying for them so they can get out of their situation circumstances. We have had multiple incidents in the city. We're working through them. So y'all keep praying for our youth. Bryan High School won the state championship. Woo! Yeah, they beat Pinson Valley Saturday. They beat them pretty handily. So shout out to Bryan High School, Coach Peck Love, and all them boys over there at Bryan. They did a great job. They lost to Pinson twice this year and came back to beat them in the state championship. So that's very commendable. So shout out to Coach Peck Love and Bryan High School basketball team. Shout out to Stillman College for winning the regular season championship in NIAI division of the HBCU Plus conference. They won, but they fell in the game before the championship. Both teams, men's and women's, they lost, but now they're still waiting on word from did they make the national tournament NAIA. So shout out to Stillman. Hope we get picked to get in the national tournament and we can go all the way. You know, it's okay to win your local thing, but we want to win national. So shout out to Stillman. And let me see what else. Hillcrest girls fell in the state championship. That was a heartbreaker, but hey, we're gonna keep room for those young ladies to continue on doing what they're doing and getting better and getting ready for next year. So shout out to them. Shout out to all the schools that are doing some great things in the city and the county of Tuscaloosa and across West Alabama. Listen, we finna go into our first guest, our first people that's been on the show because I want to be long-winded. First class tour presented by Dancing Stars. Man, we got Tink, we got Lotto on here, we got the Black Kouch podcast. I'm sorry, Black Kouch podcast. We got Dancing Stars. We got comedian Benton all the way from Cuba, Alabama. I don't know if people from Cuba. I just said that. And I'm gonna kill her name. What is it? Kaisha. She gonna sing us a song, y'all. So, so look out for that. We finna come right back. Before we go, this paid political advertisement. So every advertisement you see is a paid political advertisement. So we'll be right back with First Class Tour.
Basketball has always played a major role in my life. From my time as a young boy here at the Benjamin Barnes YMCA to my time as a college kid with hopes of a national championship. And then on to coaching my own college basketball teams to championships. A lot of life lessons I learned right here on the basketball court. I learned to make decisions under pressure when all eyes are on you. I learned hard work and that dedication, determination, and grit achieve success. I learned about teamwork and taking care of others. And as a coach, I learned that you must lead by example with honesty and integrity. I want to take these lessons with me to City Hall and be your District 1 representative. Our community's future depends on a leader who's respected by their peers, who fights for what matters to you, a leader that shows up every day, in every room, and for everyone. I'm Joe Eatman. Join me and let's win.
Call your name, get over here. Yeah, so as soon as those ads get through running.
Basketball's always.
Good morning. My name is Eric Gaines. Today I'm announcing my candidacy for City Council in District 6. We're standing on the corner of Veteran Memorial Parkway and Mayfield. To my left is the Mayfield community. Right behind me is the pedestrian bridge. Here we are standing on the pedestrian bridge that connects District 6 to District 5 that crosses Veteran Memorial Parkway. Our platform is real simple. I want the same thing you want for your home and family. Number one, safety. We have to have a safe, not just a safe District 6, but a safe Tuscaloosa. The second thing is education. We did a survey, and in that survey we found out the more kids graduate, the better they do in school. Guess what crime does? It comes down. The last thing we'll discuss is
Hello, I'm Cassius Lanier. When I ran for Tuscaloosa City Council to represent District 7, my goal was clear: working for you and improving our community. I have cleaned up rundown properties, removed eyesores, and helped reduce sex trafficking by closing down unsafe businesses and hotels. However, there's still more to do. On March 4th, don't just vote for me to hold the office. Vote for me to keep improving our neighborhood. Remember, it's the people's chair. Let's make sure we keep it that way. Paid for by the committee to re-elect Cassius.
Who you voting for though?
Experienced leadership isn't about how much time a person spent holding a title. Experience comes from being present in the community and having a strong track record of personal action. I'll never take credit for things I didn't do. I've personally written over $350,000 in grants awarded to nonprofits for programs benefiting local children. I founded a mentoring initiative teaching kids how to become entrepreneurs through creative arts. I founded an organization promoting health and wellness in our community. I promoted local business as a chamber ambassador. I've taught personal and professional development workshops to kids and adults to give people the tools they need to succeed. As your city councilor for Tuscaloosa's District 2, I'll personally show up and put in the work to connect the dots between the issues we face and the resources to remedy them. Visit ashleyrwheat.com/vote to learn more about the
Hello, my name is Maurice Seeley and I'm running for City Council District 7. Let's seal the deal with Seeley for more transparency through town hall meetings every 4 months, better schools, improved sidewalks and streets, a beautiful Skyline Boulevard, and a stronger approach to combating crime. Vote for me, Maurice Seeley, on March 4th.
Paid political advertising to
District 1. Change doesn't happen alone. It takes all of us. We need your partnership. And that's why we're launching our neighborhood action teams. Together, we can strengthen our neighborhoods, create more opportunities, and ensure every voice is heard. I'm running to build a better community, not a resume. I believe your voice matters every day, and not just during.
Hi, my beautiful District 1 community. I am Karen Thompson Jackson, a proud member and a servant member of this community. I am your school board representative for District 1, and I am running for re-election. I am asking for your support. I will continue to support, I will continue to engage, and I will continue to be a servant leader to this community. Continue to support me.
Hey, welcome back. Kitchen Table Conversation. We are here with the first class tour. Can you see everybody? Can you get everybody in? Get everybody? Okay. First class tour. So y'all, introduce yourself.
I am Kaisha.
Somebody.
I'm gonna say Comedian Benton J. I'm only one little chink.
You said do say.
DJ.
Oh, you okay. I mean, you drinking on the show? What you got going on? All right, the first class tour. I don't know who's gonna be the spokesman. What's up with the first class tour? What is that all about? Somebody told.
One word. Lit.
Yeah.
So first class tour about being lit.
Just lit.
All right.
We come to each and every school though.
Bringing together talent and, taking them to other schools and giving them a little life.
Okay, so how many schools y'all been to so far? Only two?
Mm-hmm.
How many more y'all got to go? A lot? Just
14, 15.
14, 15? Oh, wow. 14, 15 schools? Jeez.
Y'all
going to Greene County?
We're going to Sumter County.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cuba?
Yours.
So each one of y'all got a unique talent. I want each one of y'all to talk about your talent and what you plan to do with it and how's it affected your life. So we start with the young lady.
I'm an R&B artist. I've been singing since a kid, so this is nothing new for me. I started taking music more seriously in 2019. kind of had some setbacks, a lot of setbacks. I'm sure all of us have. But I used that to fuel my energy towards my career. So
okay. You McVeigh, right?
Sanders.
Oh, you McVeigh, all right.
Do I know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I said, am I McVeigh?
She said Sanders.
Yeah.
Okay. Lotto.
Well, I mean, I'm not even on the tour right now, but you know, I am rapping. I'm first when I get back on the scene. I'm with Lil. Wherever Lil Wayne go, you're gonna see Lotto. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good, but you know, I'm getting my feedback with. So hopefully, you never know. You might see me at the end of the tour after I drop something. So you know, get back inside.
Okay, cool. And he wasn't scheduled to be. He just showed up. And I said, get over here.
He with me.
Yeah. Oh, he your bodyguard?
Each other bodyguard.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. I've been knowing these boys and they were live bitty. I've been knowing these boys and they were live bitty. I ain't scared of me nothing behind me. I'm straight. So DJ Crown Royal. Do say okay. All right. My bad.
Say I'm with Lil One Man on the team. I've been DJing about a year. I'm new to Tuscaloosa. I'm from Mississippi.
Where in Mississippi?
Louisville, Mississippi.
What is it?
Greatest football program in America.
Oh, there he go with that. There he go. I knew it was coming.
You know, y'all hyped up y'all schools. I gotta,
we don't even know what Louisville is.
Look it up.
It's around the body over there.
Look it up. I never heard it.
I ain't never heard no Louisville, Mississippi.
I love Tuscaloosa too, though. You know, I knew him, but I love it too.
Roll. Good. My battle buddy in the military was from Boca Raton.
Never heard of it.
Boca Raton, Mississippi. It's about that big.
I can't see
it.
The entertainer, man. I'm the host. I've been entertaining for a good little while. You know, doing comedian, doing stand-up videos, skit. Pretty much here, there, everywhere. Like she said, everybody had a few setbacks, but I mean, we're here now, so it is what it is.
Yeah, what it is from Livingston,
York,
Cuba.
Can't say Livingston.
No, you follow from Elps. Ain't nobody scared of none of this on the county. Trust me.
Everybody just stand out.
Ain't nobody. Look, I'm from Green County, baby. We get out.
Hey, we good. Hey, everybody
get out.
We good.
We get out. Hey, Green County, don't worry about it. T.
I've been rapping 2 years now. I think 2 years. I started rapping off Snippet though. I'm used to sitting in the car. It went crazy. And it just forced me to rap. I just started getting videos of people tagging me in the club with me when they out and all that.
Okay, all right. Tink. I've been knowing they boys. You learning now. So y'all taking y'all talents to what schools this week? You got 2 schools this week, right? Central and Bryan. So
to the crib.
That's right. So if y'all see them, if y'all available, what time at Central? What day? What time?
Thursday and Friday. I think both of them at 2:30.
Central Thursday and Bryan Friday at 2:00. So if you
Brown
can,
championship.
Hold it out there.
So if you can and you legal and you ain't got no kind of feelings, come on out to Central and Bryan this week and check the first class too. It's gonna be lit. I've been seeing highlights about it in Livingston, Alabama, back here. York. I'm gonna give you some respect. York, my bad. You okay? All right. York, Alabama. He been coming in.
You know what I'm saying?
And I've been seeing Tink forever. He talking about he just started rapping. Tink been rapping for a long time. He been rapping for a long. Not for real, but he been rapping for a long time.
No, I haven't though.
So oh, you was just talking. Well, it been in you. It's been in you. It's been in you.
It ain't come from nowhere.
It ain't come from nowhere. It's been in you. Much you talk, it's been in you.
Man, what up?
Raven, Tink, my guy. So young lady, I asked you earlier if I asked you would you sing something, just spit or something. So the mic is yours.
Me and my girls, no, we don't do lanes. Fellas, step up your game before you sneak away.
I feel like I need to do this.
Me and my girls ain't got time for that. My hood got my back.
I know where y'all make it play. I know where y'all make it play.
Call me, I'ma come through. Hit the hotel, see what the mouth do. Spin it on me. He doing it for the crew. That's
all right, don't give him all that
my
for free.
girls
That's,
do.
we can do that for free.
Hey, I do it for free all the time.
No, we on the tour. We ain't getting none away for free. So me and my girls by Kaisha. I'm bailed now. I'm bailed. All right, Ben. You said you can give me. You gotta make me laugh. If you can't make me laugh,
what's gonna happen?
I'm gonna forever call you Epps, Alabama.
Ain't no way you gonna do that.
Forever call you Epps.
Either this school tour gonna work, or I'm just gonna have to continue to stay with my grandma. I got kicked out earlier this year. Y'all laughing? I'm dead serious. I got kicked out of my mama's house. I moved in with my grandma in a wheelchair. So if you ever had like food or something, you know what I'm saying, that you just took a piece out of and you told you gonna come get it later on. She rolled over in there and she took my food. And I stole her wheelchair.
Why you? Because she ate some of your food.
That's personal, right? I'm going back in there. My bad. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. That's personal.
All right, I will call you up now.
I'm with you.
That's funny. That's funny. I was gonna ask Tate the rapper. He said, "Nah, he got a little laryngitis. Got to get it throat together."
Thursday and Friday.
Thursday and Friday. So once again, first class tour. We got Dan Starr come on. They're gonna get out the way, and Dan Starr come on for me. We're gonna talk to them. But Thursday and Friday, right here, 1 at Central Thursday, Bryant Friday. Catch the first class tour. We got some amazing artists. Tink, we got the Dance Star, Comedian Benton, and Kaisha. That's it, right?
Oh my Jesus.
Kaisha.
It's a Kaisha.
I feel the same way. You eat Elps. I've been Lake Louise.
Kaisha. Yeah. Check them out this week. First class tour. These are some amazing young folks. They could be out here doing anything in the world, but they chose to give their talents to the world and bless us with that talent. So if y'all out, come get them out, and they're gonna be going to Montgomery, Sumter County,
say
everywhere.
Sumter County again.
Green County.
Sumter. We're going to Sumter County. We coming home.
We ain't going to Sumter County. They might go to way. Is it an exit in Sumter County? Okay. Coming to a town near y'all, guys. Coming to school near y'all. So check them out, y'all. So we're gonna slide them off and slide them on. So just hold 1 minute. We'll be right back. Run that commercial. Y'all, welcome back to Kids Table Conversation. Now we got the dancing stars. Hey, ladies.
Hey.
How y'all doing?
Good.
All right, y'all introduce yourself.
My name is Josiah.
Let's start it over. That ain't work.
My name is Josiah.
Josiah.
My name is Aria. Big Aria. In the building, you know. Jay Too Pretty in the building.
Hold on, that ain't your name. She like, girl, please. Come on.
Hey everybody, it's Kimby Too Pretty, the biggest, the OG, the Heat Dancing with the straight coming to you front and center. Kimby Too Pretty. And I ain't gonna hold waiting soon, remember.
I didn't ask him to do no biography, but it's okay. So Dancing Star, what's up, girls? How y'all doing? Good. So what y'all got going on? Y'all ready for the first class tour?
Oh, we already started.
Y'all already started?
They ready. I don't think they ready. Are y'all ready?
They say yeah. They say yeah.
Oh, okay.
So have y'all been going to like other competitions? I seen some stuff in Atlanta that went on. Y'all be doing those kind of competitions where y'all be going to those big events with dancing other teams and stuff?
We used to. I think that was me and Jordan from time.
From time to time, I got one coming up in May.
Oh, where's that? Shout out, you did all that other stuff. Shout it out too. Jay Too Pretty.
It's like a studio competition.
Studio competition. Okay. So tell us something about the Dance Star. What does Dance Stars do, and what do y'all go? Who is y'all leader, or who y'all choreographer and all that? Talk a little bit. It's your stage. Talk about the Dance Stars. Now see, they did all that talking. Now nobody want to talk.
I feel like my influence is Taylor Terry. That be with Chris Brown. Love her down. That's where I get all my interest from. That's who I watch daily. Our choreographer, Imani, she's a mouse. college dancer. Shout out to her for me and my girls' choreography. She come with that high school.
Okay. Somebody else? Anybody else?
I've been with Dancing Stars since I was like 7. So it's taught me a lot. Like I wouldn't be the dancer I am now if it was for Miss Tanika. And yeah, Dancing Stars really built me as a character and a dancer. So yeah.
All right, so
You
the one hitting your chest?
Dancing Stars to me, I feel like it's not all about just winning and stuff. Like stuff that we do on our team, it teaches us stuff. It's not just stuff about like dancing and having fun. It teaches us about like stuff going on in life. It's stuff that we learn for us to do, make up our mistakes and stuff like that.
Cool. That's so really it's not about dance, it's about life skills, learning life lessons from adult women that have your best interests at heart, right? Good, y'all use that next time y'all talk, okay? So now you what Dancing Stars mean to you and all that kind of good stuff?
I'm new here. I'm one of the new dancers on Dancing Stars. I came last year, I think, before the school year started. So it's I'm still kind of adjusted to the team. And I'm glad to be here right now. So I really don't have that much to say.
Okay, so what school y'all go to?
I go to Echo Middle School.
Oh, you're in middle school. Oh, wow, cool. What school y'all go to?
I go to Westline Middle School.
Shout out to Westline, baby. My school. That's my school. Shout out to Westline.
Two OGs, we go to the Bryan High School. We just won a state championship. State champs. We get dubs over here. Dubs.
Okay, dubs. So we got 2 middle schoolers and 2 high schoolers. So Brian, y'all won a state championship. Y'all ain't cheerleading or nothing like that on a dance line with the band?
I am.
Oh, you are? Okay, cool. With over there with what's the band name?
Mr. Reed.
Mr. Reed, yeah, Reed is cool. So what do y'all do on the tour? So y'all going to all these schools? What are y'all doing? Just performing? All that kind of good stuff?
We perform, we entertain, we interact with the crowd. Like, we got our artists and our communities, and we got our, what's they called? What's the Black Kouch? Yeah, we got them. We got all of that. So make sure y'all have fun. And I better hear y'all laughing and smiling and cheering.
Okay, all right then. That sounds like a threat. Coming from North Pole, Alabama. So y'all like the hype girls, I guess that's what you can call it. Like the hype king. That's good. So tell us about y'all founder and leader, Miss Tanika.
I guess I'll go first. So that's like my mom, y'all. She really puts the team before everything else. So like, yeah.
Tanika, she my aunt, you know. She's good. She's a good one. Yeah, she's like all the other coaches. You know how coaches they get on to you. Mm-hmm. They help you. She don't play. But you know, she gonna make sure you straight in everything. She gonna make sure you all right. If you need something, you just call her. She ain't one of them low down people.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Miss Tanika, like, she show up every day, like, no matter, like, you know, she got her everyday life going on. She got other things going on. She still show up for us. She take care of us. She feed us. She do all the above. I know me and her have special connection because we bumped heads a couple times. We didn't, yes, because my mouth a little slick from time to time. It is, but it's a lot of tough love. You can tell that it really pays off. She cares. I just really I hope that she gets everything she deserves. She needs recognition. She needs, because she has so much dedication to us, and I really thank her and I appreciate everything she does. So she's an awesome lady.
You ain't gonna get no kudos saying it because she's standing right over there now. You know that, right?
No, she gonna. If anything, she probably gonna run me a practice tomorrow.
Anybody else?
Like I said, I'm new here, and I came from a different dance team, but Miss Tanika had brought me in, and I'm very grateful for that because if I didn't come from a different dance team and I came here, I learned different stuff from what I learned from my other dance team, and I'm very thankful for that because she has taught me more than what I had already known. So it's a different experience also, and she is like a second-hand brother because my mom not there, she always gonna be there for me, and I'm very grateful.
Oh, that's so sweet. Y'all make me cry. Oh. Tanika is a great friend of mine. Me and that lady, well, we've been there for each other through a lot. So me and Tanika are real good friends. And y'all couldn't ask for a better dance coach. That's coming from me to y'all. So last thing, what are we gonna do with this dance? What are we trying to go with it? As a career, Scott? Because I know Tanika got plenty of girls everywhere with college, getting scholarships and stuff like that. That's what we trying to do with that.
Yeah, I'm thinking about taking it to college and even past that, like on the distance for somebody big.
Okay. What about you?
I'm gonna swoop to the front again.
Lord
I'm
have
trying
mercy.
to tell you, I'm looking in the camera. Mark my words. Y'all gonna know me. Y'all gonna remember the name. It's gonna come to you live. I'm gonna be back up then. So I'm gonna be in a music video. I'm gonna catch your eye, and you gonna remember his face. It's very pretty. You gonna remember his face. I promise that. Pinky.
And what's your? You said remember your name. What's your name again?
Kennedy Too Pretty, the biggest.
Kennedy Too Pretty, the biggest. Okay, all right. Kennedy Too Pretty. That's funny. So thank y'all for coming. I was gonna ask y'all to dance. Y'all gonna dance? Go ahead.
Yay, bow, yeah, bow.
I promise y'all, nigga didn't teach them that. Now I'm gonna see you at Westlawn Wednesday.
Huh, we already did that.
No, I'm talking about I'll be at Westlawn every Wednesday. On the mentoring board. I've been there see you in the hallway.
You ain't gonna see me.
Okay. All right. Well,
I'm gonna be in.
I asked Dr. Atkins too about you Wednesday.
I don't know what she gonna say. Let me tell you that.
Lord have mercy. Thank y'all for coming, ladies. Y'all got one last word before we go to our commercial?
Stay tuned for the tour. Don't miss about it.
Yeah.
Be there, hear about it. Let's go. Let's get it.
Stay courageous. Stay humble. Be yourself.
Be yourself. Thursday at Central, Friday at Bryan.
Friday at Brian. Make sure
Friday
you
at
come.
Brian.
We want to see you. We want to see you.
Look me in my eyes and tell me that you're gonna come. Look me in my eyes. I got BSC.
All right, go to commercial. With a kids table conversation, my producer just went ham on there. What's wrong with you? You all right?
It's okay.
All right, so this is the part of the show that all y'all probably been waiting on. A lot of people been waiting on. Yeah. This part of the show. Thank y'all guys. Appreciate y'all so much. This part of it. Make sure y'all like and share the post. Share. Thank you. See you, McVeigh. Oh my bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, like and share this post. Like and share this episode. It's gonna be a good episode for you to go back and watch from time to time. Go to our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe, like and subscribe. R&B Singer. Subscribe. So my guest today, right now, is Miss Michele Coley. What up, Michele?
Hi, Rodney.
You doing all right?
I'm well. How about you?
I'm good. So we on tonight to break down. We ain't gonna get messy, but to break down, the election. We got a big election coming up in the city tomorrow. We're gonna break each district down, and we're gonna just talk about it. So I know it's too late to register to vote, too late absentees, right?
Yeah, all that stuff is too late, but it's time for you to go to the polls, 7 to 7. And I want people to understand that this is really important. You know, presidential, that is important, but this is where the last election was determined by 45 votes. You get what I'm saying?
Wow, yeah.
The difference was 45 votes. So that means that if you don't go, that could mean that person that you want to be elected might not get elected. So that's how important it is. You know, this is where your vote is really counted. It really matters. And so you showing up and being a part of this process is important. And who you vote for is important. I mean, this is determining the future of our city. So it's not a game, you know?
Yeah, because we know our local elections mean way more important in our everyday life than national elections.
And I know you look at national stuff, you say, oh, how is it not? That does affect you. But right here, right now, when you're talking about trash being picked up, talking about bringing businesses and commerce to the city, this is what matters. The people you put on the council, those are the ones that are going to make that decision. They impact economic development, they impact education, public safety, all of that. So, just because it's your friend, you know, that don't mean you got to vote for your friend. You vote for the person that's going to do the job.
Oh, I thought you were stealing my quote. Don't vote for your friends, vote for your future. I was going to charge you for that one.
Okay. I'm glad I didn't infringe.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm waiting. I'm like, you better not say it. No. So, all right, Michele. So let's break down. Let's go to start at District 1. We're going to do the city, then we're going to go to school board.
Well, start with the mayor.
Let's start with the mayor.
So the mayor, Denson Farrell II is running, and then versus Walt Maddox. Okay. I was at the forum. I saw him speak and everything. And, the brother came with a lot of good points. And he really was articulate and really got out. He's passionate. I feel like he's very passionate. And, Walt is susceptible. Anything can happen, any given day. So he's campaigning. And I was surprised. I thought, well, maybe he would. But he's actually campaigning. Everywhere I go, I see signs. So he's taking it very serious. He's showing up everywhere. He showed up everywhere. So it's very important because there's a lot of work to be done in Tuscaloosa. A lot of things. And that mayor is so important, who sits in that seat and which direction we're going to go. Yeah,
Denson came on the show. He was one of the first ones to come on the show. He was real passionate about crime and education and infrastructure. He was real passionate about that. And I always talk to Walt. So it's gonna be an interesting race. I'm glad to see that the mayor did have a challenger, because sometimes we get complacent. And not saying that he was,
absolutely, but
I'm glad to see that he had an opponent and a challenge, making keep his game going. So
and it makes you have to earn it. You have to, it matters when you have to earn. And I think he learned from the last election that you can't take anything for granted. You cannot assume. I think he was really challenged the last go round. So I think he's not taking the position for granted.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So the mayor, we got Mayor Maddox, the incumbent, and Denson Farrell is the challenger. So there are two choices. Go. We're not endorsing anybody. But go cast your vote tomorrow, and we'll tell you where you can vote at all districts citywide. So District 1 City Council, the heated contested race, one of the heated contested races of this cycle. So,
and I think it's so important that we realize and look at how this is shaping up, and that which districts are contested and which ones aren't. I think that is significant. Why is it like that? I wonder, has anybody thought about that? Why are the other districts not contested?
I thought about it, and I'm gonna tell you my opinion on it too.
Okay.
Well, I thought you said you weren't gonna be messy.
I'm not gonna be messy. I'm just gonna give you my opinion.
Yeah. Okay. So City Council.
It's my opinion.
City Council District 1. You have Q Chandler. She's running, and Joe Eatman, and then Matthew Wilson is the incumbent. And I know all three of them, and like all three of them. And so and it's very interesting. Q is very passionate about her community. West Tuscaloosa. She born, bred, and raised and loves. She is extremely passionate. Joe is passionate about the community. West Side son that's done well, went out, done well, and come back. And then you have Matthew Wilson, the incumbent, who is, has served his time, has learned a few things, and I feel like he loves the community. So that's a toss up there, and deciding who to pick and who to go with, Yeah,
it's gonna go to a runoff. Like I said, each one of those are well qualified candidates. Matthew being an incumbent, he's done some things in the city that's pretty decent, pretty good. Joe is Joe. Coach Eatman. Joe is Joe. Like I said, the native son that went off and did great things. College basketball coach.
I did not know who his mama was.
Yeah, the teacher. Yeah,
I've known her I knew her when my son went to Northington, and I knew her over there. And it was like I'd never put the two of them together. And then when I saw him and looked, he looked just like his mama.
Just like she didn't play though. She was like,
right.
But Joe, like the native son, came back. Never really left Tuscaloosa, but came back, went and played ball or whatever. Came back and done some great things in the city. Q, like you said, she is extremely passionate about our children, especially when it comes to little girls reading, different things like that. So I think that each one of them are well qualified, but I think it's going to a runoff.
I believe that. And also I want people to understand, just because you vote somebody in the particular district, they're not just going to be for your district. When they get on that council, they are one of seven. And so they have to think about the city. And in order for your council to work, you got to get 4 votes on anything that you do. You got to be able to walk across the aisle and get those 4 votes. So I think that's something that people have to realize, that you run and you win your district, and it's great to love your district and be concerned and about it. But how are you going to get funding for your district? That is because you have to work with other people on the council, and they've got to vote for you. You've got to be able to build bridges and be able, if it were me, I would have 4 all the time. But I have 3 other people with me all the time.
I have 4 votes. Right. I don't care whatever. If I'm going to a steakhouse, I'm gonna have 4 votes. Right. On what we gonna eat tonight. I always have some votes.
Well, and you got to be able to think about what you want done, and you have to know when the money is being divvied up and money is coming in. How do I get my piece? People ask you to vote. I mean, it gets political. You've got to be able to put your packages. Okay, well, I'll give you my vote, but I got to get a few dollars to come over. And you have to. I always tell people, have your list ready. What does your district need? Have it written down. So when they come to you and say, "Hey, I got this plan."
So since you said that, Michelle, it's not political. What does District need most? District 1 need most of all?
Well, I will say it like this: I don't live in District 1. I live in District 5. And so what I see in our district that we have our streets are well lit, our streets are paved, there's no trash in our area. And I'm not saying that that's what's happening in those areas, but I'm saying those are the things I appreciate in my district, which I'm sure the people in District 1 would appreciate. We're always getting something new in terms of industry, economic development. So I think that's what they need to see. You need to see some new stuff happening. Grocery stores, nothing wrong with the grocery store that's over there, but you need a new grocery store.
Okay, that is my opinion.
Well, I would say, like, I'm friends with the person that owns the store, and so I think
that's
they
fine,
do a great.
We need something else.
You need something else.
You need the competition
always, and so you need to have that. You need to have grocery stores. You need to have everything else that's around the city needs to be there on the west side. And I've seen things. Sonics used to be vibrant over there. It's not there anymore. We got beautiful schools, but you got the landscape. You remember you used to come to West Side. It was at one time they walk. It's like the gateway. It's all this
once
beautiful.
You cross the viaduct, it's real pretty.
Yeah. So you need to restore all of that. Those are things I think that they need. So you need economic development. You need to bring jobs and things that people can walk to. Walkability. The the Western Riverwalk really needs to be integrated to the west side. I think you really got a lot of opportunity there. Stillman College needs to be brought in, and how it can work within the community. So I can't speak fully to it because I like what one of the candidates said, is that they walk the streets and they talk to the people. They talk to the people and ask the people. And a lot of people talk about all the parks that are being open now. I remember prior to the pandemic, when Elevate first came out, we went around and we talked to people, and that's what they said they wanted. They wanted somewhere where their children can go and play. Now it's manifesting now. So people are like, why do we need all these parks? Well, that's what you said you wanted 4 years ago, right? 5 years ago, before the pandemic. So I think it's important that when they listen and they find out what you want and they start working on it, government doesn't move fast.
Yeah, we can even go back to my leadership Tuscaloosa days, and with the chamber, 2014, 15, 16, we would have those same conversations with the community. It was accessibility, parks, and lighting.
Exactly.
Accessibility, parks, and lighting. Transportation, parks, lighting, all the same things. So we need more of that in District 1.
And exactly. And so you have to demand that of the people who get on the council. And one thing I want to explain to people, when you talk about the city council is made up of 7 different committees. And so the 3 main committees that are, well, I'll tell you all the committees. It's Public Projects Committee, the Finance Committee, Administrative Policy Committee, Properties Committee, Public Safety, Community Development, and Litigation and Insurance. Okay, so when you elect somebody, they got to get on these committees. And the main ones are the Finance, the Project Committee, and then Public Safety.
Public safety is a huge.
You see what I'm saying? So when you're talking about the police and you want the police to do more in your community, if the person who is your council person is the head of that committee, then that's who you can talk to. They can do something. Community development. Who's the head of that? What are they doing in the community? It's a big deal. So you're not just electing them to be in one position just to be over District 1. It's a lot that goes with that.
Yeah, that's why I say all the time, don't vote for your friends, vote for your future, because it's vitally important. Whoever we put in these seats are hell bent on improving the community holistically, from education, from infrastructure, to businesses, to public safety, to public accessibility, to parks and recreation, things like that. You got to have somebody holistically down for all of that.
Absolutely, and be willing to you get more with honey. You know what I mean? You can't always go in there trying to bully people and trying to take over. You got to be able to work within the system that you have and understand how to navigate that system. And it takes time to learn that. So, but District 1, I'm excited about to see what happens. We're saying a runoff.
Yeah,
I don't know who's going to be in the runoff, but it's going to be a tight. And that's where
tight. It's going to be real tight. Because last election, it was about 45 votes. So it's going to be super, super tight. So you got to get them to go vote tomorrow, District 1. So let's move on. Let's do, since it's number one Board of Education spot. Let's go and do that one right now because we ain't got to do that no more.
Okay. So in that particular one, that's the one with
Dr. Karen Jackson.
District 1, Dr. Karen Jackson. She's the incumbent, and Tony V. Humphreys is running against. And, you know, I love both of them. I know I've known both of them for a long time. And so, okay, you can't be making.
I ain't saying nothing. Listen.
Telling you to fix your.
I'm listening at you. I'm listening at you. I'm listening. I ain't got nothing to say. I'm not gonna be messy. I'm not gonna be petty tonight. So
listen, I'm here to be the neutral party to say because I'm being really honest. Everybody that's in this election, everybody that's running, I pretty much know and have dealt and have interacted with on a personal level, and I really do care and like all of them, and think all can do a good job. Some better than others. But in this situation here, you know, both love the school system. Both Dr. Jackson has the experience because she's been there. But, you know, Tony is passionate. And passion goes a long way when you care and you're passionate. So that's a big race.
Go vote. District 1 Board of Education tomorrow. Like I said, Tony, friend of mine, been knowing Tony forever. And Dr. Karen, friend of mine, been knowing her forever. But experience matters. So let's move on to District 2.
So the rest of the people who are running
uncontested. Right?
So Kendra Williams, Leslie Powell, Clint Mountain, Erica Grant, Marvin Lucas, and Erskine Simmons. So all that's uncontested. Right. So there's no.
So District 1, you'll be the only one voting for Board of Education tomorrow. Vote for Tony or Dr.
So you see how important it's going to be who gets the most people to come out. That's where rides are going to matter, helping people to get to the polls. All of that's really going to matter because think about it. 45 votes. I know 45 people. I could text now, like, "Hey, come vote for me." You know,
right? You're right because you can win or lose with a few votes.
So it's going to really matter. So that's District 1, the school board, and that's so important. People take for granted how important the school board is.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We had the tax referendum that came through, and you know, now I still feel some kind of way about that.
I loved it. I just think that it was a horrible job done advertising. Horrible job. Messaging and putting the word out was horrible. I've told everybody that, so there's nothing new. They know it was terrible.
I agree. A better job could have been done. I think what happened in that situation, we did not expect the opposition to come so strong. And I think they underestimated how hard they would come, and that caught them flat-footed. And so I think that was, so you don't want that to happen to your candidate. You want to get out and you want to vote because it was like less than 1,000 votes. Now I will say this, throughout the state, tax referendums have come and they failed hard.
Especially the Birmingham area, the metro area, Montgomery, all of them failed.
Tuscaloosa County. But ours was very close. So if we run it again, I believe we could get it pushed past, but it's got to be done different. So, but that, you know, let's move on.
I get in my feelings about that one, but come on, we got to do a better job. Go ahead.
So we're talking about City Council District 2, Dennis Quick College.
Another hot contested race.
Oh yeah.
Ding, 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 ding,
ding. Ashley R. Wheat and then Raven Howard is the incumbent. I see another runoff.
Yeah, I see a runoff too.
We're gonna have to go to the polls again.
That's gonna be highly contested. Raven is the incumbent. She's done some great things. This will be her third term, right? If she wins, be her third term. She's had some great things over there in the district. But Dennis Quick, my man, Quick is a staple of the community, a staple of the community.
And his Black history.
And his Black history. Yeah, he told us he was the first Black male cosmetologist student at Shelby State.
Oh wow!
So so that was cool. So and the last one is Ashley Wheat. Ashley Wheat with the Bruce Project. I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank. And other things she does. So all of them are well qualified, and all of them done some great things in the city. But it's gonna be a runoff.
It's something that's very interesting to me when you you start dealing in these races and knowing people and likability.
Mhm.
But then when it comes down to experience and what are you going to do when you get there?
Mhm.
You know, you've had 3, you know, this would be the 3rd time, you know, you would think, okay, there's a institutional knowledge there.
Mhm.
You've learned some things now, so you should be able to get some, because I believe it's a learning curve.
Yeah,
I
it is.
truly believe, you know, when you first walk in, I know that, you know, I'm on a couple of boards and, you know, learning the process and the lingo and who can do what and what can you do? You know what I mean? Sometimes you don't even know that I got a fund. I can give some money to the community.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, what else can I do? I can bring economic. How do I do that? So you have to learn, and everybody's not willing to teach you. You know what I mean?
Right,
There's nobody
right.
saying, "Hey, come here, let me show you." And if they are, they want something from you.
Mhm.
So you have to be careful with that. So I want people to take it very seriously.
Yeah.
You know, very, very seriously. And if you're giving another chance, or if you're new to it, I want you to do something with it.
Yeah.
Because we do these elections, and then everybody gets a vote. Everybody gets voted in, and then there's nothing required of them.
Mhm.
There's nobody holding them accountable still.
We have to hold our elected officials accountable. If you give them a term, they don't do nothing, or get on the ground running, fighting every day, scratching, digging, clawing for something for their district. If they're not satisfied, get them out of office. Don't leave them in there because they're your cousin or friends or hung out on the corner. We used to drink beers together back in the day. I think he'll be a good person because he can speak well and put on a nice polo shirt every now and then. that does not help us at all in our community. So
I want to say this too. You know, when people talk about what they want to see in Tuscaloosa, they're like, oh, there's nowhere to go, there's nowhere to eat, there's nowhere to do this, there's nowhere to do that. All we get is chicken places and so forth, so forth. But I want people to understand, are you saying this to you saying it now, but do you say it to the council people? Do you tell them that the things that you want to see, you want public safety? When it comes to our police officers and what's the plan and what you're going to do, you know, right now everybody's talking about getting them into RSA. And the reason why they want to do that is because our people are well trained here, but they're not a part of the state retirement. So other areas come and recruit our people and say, hey, you can be in the state retirement. And so for, you know, teachers, police officers, benefits are really a big deal for them. Yeah, those are big deals. So we can't compete. And that even around us, Northport, UA police, people will leave. They come get their experience with us, with the city police department, and they go to the sheriff department. Northport, they're poaching. And then outside of that, all because of, you know, the retirement and so forth. So that's the big reason why the mayor is talking about moving to the retirement. So now once you get that done, police and the way they're seen, and you say, well, we want more of them policing in the community, get to know them. Well, when are you going to say that to the council? When are you going to tell the council to require that? When are you going to go to the public safety committee, to that chair and say, hey, this is what we want. We need you all to make that happen. So once they're elected, you got to call on them and you have to request these things. If you want to see businesses come, you have to have a plan. There are fairs and conventions that you go to that you recruit these businesses to town. You find out what's the population. People say, well, we want a Dave and Buster's here. Well, you have to have a certain number of population.
People to do that.
You see what I'm saying? It can't be, you know, once a month or once every. They got to be open every day. They got to have a crowd every day. So you got to make sure that you have the population to support what it is that you want. People, we want a Buc-ee's here. Buc-ee's.
I want a Buc-ee's here so bad.
Listen, do you see how much traffic comes through Buc-ee's?
It'd be too.
It's a lot of traffic that comes through Buc-ee's, and you got to be able to staff that. You talk about jobs and having more jobs in the community. Well, listen. You got to be able to attract the type of jobs. Tuscaloosa is moving in a direction now. They want white collar jobs. They want technology jobs. They're trying to retain the students that come to town. They want them to stay here. So is your city council, is the person that you're electing moving towards those goals? Is that their goal? Or are they just looking at some basic, you know what I mean? What are they talking about? Are they looking at the growth of the city and how we're going to grow, how we're going to expand? So that's District 2.
Some good knowledge. There's some good knowledge. Y'all listen. Y'all got to listen. There's some good knowledge. So District 2, incumbent Raven Howard, Dennis Quick Collins, and Ashley Wheat. I'm sorry. Ashley Wheat. Like we say, all of them are capable candidates. So get out and vote for District 2. Those are your choices.
Now, when we go to District 3, Norman Crow is the incumbent. He's uncontested.
Move on.
Now, you know, then I'm move on. District 4, Lee Buzz.
Me and Norman classmates, so Alicia Tuscaloosa, so they good guys.
No, nothing wrong with Norman, but I'm just saying, like, these people are over committees, finance committee. They're over the projects committee. Those are the committees. So when you go in there, I need y'all to be bucking for some of these committees and being the chair and being on it and being a part of it. District 5 is Kip Tyner. He's the president right now.
You skipped 4.
For Lee Busby.
Lee Busby. Move on. Big guy, Lee Busby.
So you got to be able to go in there and work with these people.
How you got to work with them?
Do you know Norman? Do you know Lee Busby? Can you work with them? You know, they got personalities, but they can't be working.
Yeah, they sure got a personality. Busby got a big personality. Nah, he cool. I'm just joking. And Kip got the biggest personality of all. Kip.
Don't talk about my city council. That's my city council.
Kip, that's my buddy, man. Kip, that's my buddy. Kip will be there until he get tired.
Exactly. District 5. And so, and now District 6.
Another hot contested race. Bing, 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 bing.
So we have Eric Gaines and Lisa Young running, and then the incumbent is John Fell. A lot swirling on this one. A lot.
A lot.
It has gotten really political. It's gotten really nasty. But
too nasty.
But that's how politics. That's what politics is all
about.
It
shouldn't be like that though.
What should be and what it is.
Well, you're right. You're absolutely right. That's why I ain't running for nothing but the border. Taco Bell, jalapenos. I go to jalapenos. That's the only place I'm running to.
Well, and that's my issue with it because it gets into. I'm about the issues and talking about the issues and what we really can do. I like to hear about what your real platform is. I like about solving issues and really getting things done. And so when you devolve into talking about people personally and personally talking about them, I don't really like that. I really like for you to stick to the issues, you know. I do like for people to follow the rules, and if rules are broken, I do understand that. But it's a lot being said here. It's a lot going on. And this is very pivotal. This is a very pivotal seat. If this seat goes, depending on which way the seat goes, so goes Tuscaloosa.
It can flip the power of the city.
It can flip the power of Tuscaloosa. And we have to be mindful of that. When you flip that power, what are the domino effects after that? What's going to happen if it flips or goes or changes or what happens? You got to be careful. You have to be careful.
I'm not going to say anything, but I just don't like the way things have transpired over the last couple of days, if I can say that. I don't like the slander, the dirty politics of if certain things had happened, that should have been put out during qualification day. I hate that. I hate that you had to try to slander somebody to get a vote. And whoever did it, I'm not saying who did it, whatever, whoever did, I just do not like those kind of politics. I think that we all can run a good campaign, fighting for our issues, standing 10 toes down on our morals and our values, and try to win your vote honestly. But then you see you behind, or your opponent is behind, or the person you pushing is behind, or the person you standing up to or standing up with or whatever is behind, and then you throw this out there like that.
Well,
I just hate it.
But people start feeling like, well, they need to know. Ain't nobody. I thought it was gonna come out. They need to know.
Crazy.
People need to know.
That's absolutely crazy.
I agree, crazy. But it's the way it's done.
That's
people
crazy.
Some people believe in winning any means necessary.
We had the same thing last election in another district. We had the same thing, slander and all that come out of the end. So it makes us look bad.
Us. Well, I don't think it's a us thing. I think
I say it's us. We all in this thing together, and it makes, I know politically,
we as a community,
it makes us as a community look bad that somebody got to throw this out there to try to get a vote. It just makes us look bad. I just as a community,
but just believe,
as a city of Tuscaloosa.
That's what happens in politics. They pull out dirty practices, and it's up to you to decide how you're going to run and if you're going to address and how do you move forward. So we've got 3 highly contested districts: District 1, District 2, and District 6. So it's very, very important you go out and vote. District 7 is going to be with Maurice Seeley. He's Oliver Maurice Seeley. He's challenging Cassius Lanier, who's the incumbent, and this is big. District 7 is got so much happening and so much potential. It's one of the fastest growing districts that we have in terms of economic development. It's the gateway to the city. So it's a lot there and a lot at stake. And so when you make your decision there, that's huge. That there again, another pivotal district when it comes to the city and what's going to happen and where we're going to move.
Yeah, it's District 7 is like you say, it's the gateway to Tuscaloosa, and a lot is riding on this. A lot is riding on this. If one lose and one win, you can see $100 million, $150 million shift in the city, depending on who wins.
And that's loses. Why you say you wonder why dirty politics come out. You got to understand, when we talk, people love to say, we playing checkers, they playing chess and all that kind of stuff. But we talk about chess moves and dominoes and what's happening here. So if District 6 were to flip, now you have a whole new makeup of the council and what can go and what can happen. So that's different. Okay, if it doesn't, the incumbent wins and stays. Okay, something else changes and flips in another area. You know, your knowledge leave. If you get 3 new people on the board, now your experience leaves. It's just, there's so many variables and so many different things that can happen that can shake this thing out. And so I'm looking at the power players. They're sitting back. If it goes the way they are predicting it to go, they now have more control because they can tell you what to do because you don't know.
You don't know. Yeah.
So the first thing you're gonna do is follow. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you have to be careful with that and just know that I hope everybody's running for the right intentions, that they want to see the best for Tuscaloosa, because this is my home. I chose to make Tuscaloosa my home. Been here 30 plus years, and I want to see it to continue to grow, and I want to continue to stay here. And it's incumbent on the city council, the mayor that we elect, to keep our city moving in the right direction.
Yeah, we got a big, tomorrow is huge for Tuscaloosa. It is absolutely, positively huge for Tuscaloosa. It can flip us the right way. It can take us back 10 years. So
you got to think about that.
Let us be mindful of who we vote for and why we're voting. Like I always say, vote for your future, not your friends, because your friends will let you down.
I believe that. I really do. And make sure that you vote and that you know what that person's going to do for your community. Because I can say a lot of buzzwords: public safety, economic development, education. Okay, what you gonna do?
Yeah, what you gonna do with it?
Like, how are you gonna recruit more police? How are you gonna keep the police here? How are you gonna get money to pay them more? When we put them in the RSA, where's that money gonna come from? What are you gonna cut? See, sales tax is going down because people are buying online. So where are you gonna generate money from? Economic development. How are you gonna entice businesses to come here? Where are you gonna get the money for them to come, and how are you gonna do it? What type of business are you trying to get here? What type of jobs? Do we have the workforce to help contribute to the people we attract here? So how are you going? What's your plan to do all of that?
Yeah, it's crazy. We got a lot. So vote tomorrow. Polling location.
Polling. So 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. the polls open. If you're in District 1, you're going to go to the TDOT building, the auditorium, and District 2, McDonald Hughes Community Center.
Hold on. TDOT building. Y'all know what that's at? By the graveyard on the west side, by Penny Prophet, right across the street, down the hill.
1028th Avenue.
Yeah.
1028th Avenue. McDonald Hughes Center. So everybody knows where that is on Martin Luther King. The Church of the Highlands in District 3. District 4.
It's on Rice Mile Road.
Calvary Baptist Church, the Annex, Paul W. Bryant Drive.
On the campus.
And then District 5, Alberta Baptist Church.
That's right by the Jacks.
I'm getting
landmarks. I'm giving landmarks now.
No, you're
giving landmarks.
I assume people know where they vote.
No,
you can't assume anything. You're right.
Nothing.
District 6, you're going to go to Belk Activity Center that's in Bowers
Park. There you go.
District 7, you go to East McFarland Baptist Church, 6007 McFarland Boulevard.
82 by Shindig.
Right beside the Ford dealership.
Right beside the
Ford dealership. So let's do that again. For District 1, you're going to go to the TDOT building, the auditorium, 1028th Avenue, because those are super important. District 2, McDonald Hughes Community Center. And then District 6, you're going to go to 2001 Bowers Park. That's at the Belk Activity Center. And District 7, East McFarland Baptist Church.
Go vote, guys. You got the information. And go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Put that flyer up, babe. The West Alabama, we just got this in a day ago. West Alabama NPAC is doing Rise to the Polls tomorrow. Rise to the Polls. So if you need a ride to the poll, it's no excuses. We eliminate excuses around here. So if you need a ride to the poll, call this number. Get ready to write it down. 872-202-8478. Or can't get none on that number, 205-723-5042. We'll post that later. But we do have Rise to the Polls. It's going to start at 7 o'clock a.m. and going to end at 6:30 because they got to be done by a certain time. So need to ride to the poll, call the number. We're going to put them in the chat or we're going to post them later on with a flyer.
And report anything that looks suspicious.
Yeah, anything suspicious.
Anybody try to stop you from voting, anybody try to tell you how to vote, intimidation. Vote your mind. Vote what you want. I don't like when people try to tell you how to vote.
Yeah. Forget the blue slip. Throw them in the garbage. If somebody give you a blue slip tomorrow, I don't care who it is, ball it up and get it right back to them. Say, I know how to vote. I vote my own choice.
And especially if they can't give you reasons for
voting. Because I had somebody do me like that. They gave me a slip, and I was like, well, why should I vote for this person? Oh, because I said, no. Tell me why. What is this person saying? Couldn't tell me. So I said, take that back. And when you can tell me, then we can talk.
And I do. And it's nothing wrong for somebody to, if you have a question, ask people, ask your question.
Oh, yeah,
and be sure that you vote and you get there and that your vote is counted, because it's going to be We're gonna be up late, Jabbar. We're gonna be watching you late.
Jabbar, we're gonna be up late. We're gonna have watch parties at home. We popping popcorn tomorrow night at the house. We watching. We
People
ready.
gonna stay up, and it's gonna be a new Tuscaloosa come Wednesday morning.
On Wednesday morning, different landscape.
Mm-hmm.
Different landscape. So thank you, Michelle, for coming on. Break this stuff down.
I hope people we broke it down for them. I hope that you guys.
I think we did a great job. We didn't endorse anybody. We didn't talk against nobody. We did real good. You told me not to be messy. Producer told me not to be messy. I'm not gonna be messy.
Yes, you were a little
to my end of statement.
A little bit, just a little
taste. Until my end of statement, then let me do my thing. So, thank you, Michelle.
Thank you.
Go shop at Allstate Insurance Agency. Get you some life insurance.
Life insurance. I'm pushing that heavily. 7 years.
Hold on.
in
Did
business.
you pay for that commercial?
I know.
Yeah.
I know you didn't just say that to me.
Yeah.
Every time Rodney Pelt move, he think I'm supposed to endorse it.
You do. Like, go ahead, do your thing.
No, life insurance is important, and that's what my 7th year. That is what my platform is. If you need it, please contact me, and I'll be more than happy to walk through. Because GoFundMe is not a plan for life insurance.
It's not. And then trying to raise money, all that
fish fries.
Fish fries, $1 here, $1 there. It ain't gonna bury nobody. That ain't gonna get you cremated no more.
Exactly. And so we'll be more than happy to talk with you. You can find me 205-886-9944. I'll sit down, walk you through. You've got health issues, don't worry about that. We just need to get you some coverage. Okay. Some is better than nothing.
All right, guys, go get some insurance. We'll be right back with Kitchen Table Conversation. Our producer late. Hey, welcome back, guys. We have had a lot of great communication today. Great talks. We started off with the first class tour presented by Dancing Stars. This is going to be awesome, guys. So if you want to check those guys out, those young ladies and guys, y'all heard the lady sing. She flat out blowed. I didn't know she could sing like that, but she flat out blowed. And then Benton told his joke. It made me laugh. So I'm not going to call him Elps no more. He's from York, Alabama. We're going to give him that. And Tink and Lotto and all those guys are doing a great job. That stars. Those young ladies are incredible young ladies. They could be doing anything, but they out here giving their gifts to the world. And hopefully, let's sow back into them. Let's support their projects and what they do. So, first class tour Thursday at Central High School at 2:00. Friday at Brown High School at 2:00. So if you all got time, get your ID, head up to the office, scan in, and go check them out in the gym. And then Michelle came on with some much needed information. I think my producer, she putting the stuff up on the screen. Some much needed information about the districts. This election we got coming up. It is very vital that you go vote tomorrow. 13% is not the norm. It is unexcusable to be voting at such a low rate, especially in our communities, especially communities that need it so bad. We need the infrastructure. We need the protection. We need the lights, the water. We need businesses. We need everything in those underserved communities. So it's vitally important that you go cast your vote for who can change the narrative in your community. And if they don't do right, next time vote their butt out. Don't just leave them in there because they good old boys or they this or that. Leave their butt, vote their butt out. My bad. My producer, she acting up. I don't know what she got going on. Okay. So vote their butts out, get them out of there if they don't do what they're supposed to do. So tomorrow, start at 7:00, go vote. I'm gonna run it down real quick. The mayor, you got Mayor Walt Maddox, you got Benson Farrell running for mayor. District 1, City Board of Education, got Dr. Karen Jackson and Tony Humphreys. The City Council, you got Q Chandler, Joe Eatman, Matthew Wilson. Matthew is incumbent. District 2, you got the incumbent Raven Howard, you got Ashley Wheat, and you got Dennis Collins. And District 6, you got John Fells, you got his incumbent, you got Eric Gaines, you got Lisa Young. And District 7, you got Cassidy and Maurice Seeley. So get out, vote. Everybody else is uncontested. You know, you got Kip, you got Norm, you got all these guys, you got Erica, we got Marvin, all those people are uncontested. But also hold them accountable also. Just because they're uncontested don't mean they're doing a good job. So hold them accountable. Don't forget, souls to the polls. You can give them a call at 872-202-8478. Somebody, if you're in the chat, put that number in the chat, 872-202-8478 or 205-723-5042. You have no excuses. We're eliminating excuses in our communities. District 1 T-Dot building, y'all know where that's at on the west side, right behind the graveyard, across Petty Profit. You got District 2 McDonald Hughes Center, right down MLK. Everybody know where that is. District 3 Church of Highlands, right off Risemont Road, that pretty old church over there. District 4 Calvary Baptist Church, that's on Paul Bryant Drive, right by the stadium, right down the street from the stadium. District 5 at Burns Baptist Church by New Jacks on University Boulevard. District 6, the Belt Activity Center, that's at what's the name of that park? Bowers Park. And District 7, East McFarland Church, that's McFarland Boulevard East, that's out by Shindig, right across from the Ford building. So go vote. It is vitally important that we go vote. And lastly, guys, this can change the landscape of Tuscaloosa. This can absolutely change the landscape of Tuscaloosa. Either way. So understand what's at stake. Our livelihoods, our everyday livelihoods, from public safety to transportation in the city, to sewer projects, to lighting projects, to more policing, to keeping the police, to our infrastructure, better roads, potholes filled, sewage problems, drainage problems, all those different things matter. Our board of education, how our children gonna bounce back from this failed tax referendum. All this is vitally important to your future, yours and my future. Vitally important. So go cast your vote. Like I said before, 13-14% is not the norm anymore. We need to be well above 50% voting tomorrow in our communities, especially in our underserved communities. So if you don't vote, you get what you asked for. Don't come complaining to me, because I ain't gonna do nothing about it because you didn't go vote, because I'm gonna vote in the morning. So we'll see y'all later. Kitchen table conversation. Love y'all. Don't take it personal. I love you. We'll see y'all next week.